Well, 25 years ago, I was like this little boy. I was looking for something. I had suffered a broken neck in a car accident, and I was looking for better health. Perhaps tonight, over the next few minutes, you may be looking for something, and we encourage you to take some time to either look through new glasses like this little boy, maybe for yourself or someone that you know and care about. My name's Suzanne Steele. I'm an independent Nikan consultant, and tonight, myself, Ann Brienza, and Nancy Lindblom, the three of us are going to share some information, and we call it First Look.
And what Suzanne was looking at was a company that focused on health research. It was out of Japan, and it started in 1975, and it soon became a very popular way to focus on wellness. It opened in North America in '89, and then the world headquarters came to North America, which is here in California. It's debt-free at billions of global sales and so many happy customers, like many that are on this call. It was started by a man named Isamu Masuda, and he had no idea what impact he was going to make on the world. But his goal was to have world peace. He lost many parts of his family in the world wars and suffered those losses. So his goal was for world peace through world health. How could you accomplish health? Well, his idea was through balance, and being able to be balanced in all these 5 areas of your life would allow you to be more, to be a human being more and live a life in balance. So I know that when I first looked at Nikan, my body was out of balance, and I saw that Suzanne had sort of gained balance by using some of the technologies. Maybe tonight, as we go through the slides, you might think of one area or two that could use a little more balance in your life.
For most people, they're spending all of their time focused on finances at the expense of all those other pillars. For me, as I said, I had a health challenge, but when I started feeling better, people that I worked with noticed, and they asked me what I had done. And so I started naturally sharing what I had found, and it became a passion because I was in the corporate world, and this idea of balance really wasn't something that was talked about there. And I was very glad that I took a hold of this, and it became a plan B for me. When I got outsourced, I was able to have income already at my disposal.
So what are the health facts? Our bodies are burdened. We are stressed, and that leads to various things with your health. One night's sleep, like this woman, your immune system goes down 60%. There's bad food changes, so it affects your weight, which affects your health. And then there's drinking unhealthy water, and we're going to address all 4 of these. And the health trends, this says in 2018, CDC reported obesity at 42.4%. And we all know that it's probably increased from there because the children aren't getting a balanced diet. And obesity-related conditions include the same things as the 4 things I just mentioned before. And these are preventable. This can be changed. And what is the answer? The wellness consultants that are on the call right now, we have chosen to be healthy by choice, not by chance. We choose an active wellness. We're going to talk about some technologies, and I started with one small technology and ended up with a whole wellness home. So I live in a very healthy environment, and it's an active process. You just don't buy everything right away or get involved with it right away. It's a slow process, and it's really well worth it.
And as Nancy said, over time, when you start changing things, adding things slowly to your life and doing it consistently, you're going to make a radical difference. So for instance, if you choose an acidy, sugary beverage every morning, or something that might be sort of habitual, it might boost your behavior, but it becomes a habit, which may not be the most healthy one. But if you choose, like we're going to talk about our water, it becomes something that changes your behavior, becomes a habit. You want more water, and you will be living a healthier life, like the lady with the sunglasses, instead of the one who's crying because she made poor choices.
So Nancy also mentioned a few minutes ago the idea of a wellness home. This is what NECAN has created, what we call the certified wellness home, an environment for people to thrive, for animals to thrive, much like this picture of a greenhouse. The greenhouse is there to create an optimal environment for plants. Well, in our case, we call it good news for health, and G stands for grounding, N for nutrition, E for energy, W for water and air, and S for sleep. And now we're going to take a little closer look at each of those categories. So under nutrition, the way I start my day every day is with this. This is called Kenzen Vital Balance. It is a good source of pea-based protein, less than a gram of sugar, very few carbs. So I'm getting the nutrients and minerals my body needs in a way that supports me. And I look forward to drinking this every morning. I mix it up with this special water that we're going to hear about, a little bit of almond milk. And I also add our chocolate Kenzen vegan mix as well, and another product. So I mix a bunch of things together, and it tastes great, and I feel good each and every morning. You're muted, Nancy.
And then we have the jade green zymes in the green bucket here. It's baby barley green grass, and it's processed in pine cold water. It's probably the best thing you can put in your gut. And I listened to Suzanne talk about it so many times. At 3 o'clock, I drink this down. And actually, I have a report. Lester has been having it, my cat, and his food, and he's been playing for the first time in a few years. So I'm so amazed. But it regulates your pH, it's detoxifying, and it has a high quality of organic material in it. So it's really, you can survive on this and water.
Now, we might not think of nutrition for our skin, but since our skin is our biggest organ, NECAN has a wonderful line of skin products that are marine-based. They're totally organic. They've won many awards. My favorite product is this wonderful moisturizing cream. And since I'm spending some time down in the southern climate, and I do go out and garden and ride the bike and walk and spend time on the beach, I've been putting this on my face, and honestly, it's amazing. My face doesn't burn. It's tanned up. I feel good. My 33-year-old daughter loves to have this, and I just am using it while I'm here, but I'll have mine at home. I love it.
Then we have the gold pad there, which I'm sitting on right now, is the grounding pad. And this is designed to help you connect to the earth, which is a natural energy source. And after being in around the computer, around the phone, on the cell phone, and in lights, this actually takes the electronic EMFs away from your body. So it makes you feel much better. It's like going to the ocean and taking a walk on the ocean, going in the forest, or even walking around in your barefoot feet in the grass. It's just connecting with the earth again.
You're muted.
Here's something called a Magflex. I don't go out without it. It looks like a mud flap of a car. You put it on in between your skin and your undies or your pants, and it keeps you flexible. It could be warming and or cooling. It has magnetic properties that keep you calm and flexible. And these other little ceramic fibers in there that keep your body temperate. So now I'm traveling to New Hampshire tomorrow, and I plan on going skiing next week. So I'm going to keep this in my back to stay nice and warm and flexible. But when I walked the beach today, and when I was gardening down here in Georgia, I had it in my back, and it kept me cool. So it does both.
How exciting. I'm excited to hear that. Okay. So the black right in the middle, it says NECAN. Well, we have a new version of the seat, and now it has the Japanese symbol that means energy. So this seat gives you good energy, whether you need calming energy or you need more focused energy. This is great to sleep on. This is great to have at a desk, or if you're relaxing in a chair, it supports you in a car so that you're focused in long rides and keeps the body flexible as well. Now moving into the water and air, we have this white device. It's called our Kanko Air, and Kanko in Japanese means health. So this is a healthy way to have your lungs not have to do all of the work. That device cleans the air for you so that your body is not having to work quite as hard, and it's breathing healthful, clean, energized, ionized air without ozone and other particles that might be floating around with other units that are out there. It's very portable. It moves from room to room, and it also kicks up. If there's, like my cat running around, it'll kick up. Or if I'm cooking something like salmon tonight, it'll kick up, it'll sense those odors and continue to clean the air. So it's a great, wonderful product all times of year.
And then we have the water. This is the gray container there is called our waterfall. You put your tap water in there and it takes the filter, takes all the harmful things out and puts the good, healthy things back as nature wanted it. So it's like drinking from a spring well. And it's also a pH of around 8.0. It's alkalinity so that your body is healthy. If you have an acidic body, you're going to get sick. So I've been drinking this water for 15 years and it's very, very healthy. And then there's the travel to go bottle, which we have a patented filter that's very similar to the system that the filter is in the waterfall. And it has the ability to just go in the car or in the golf course. I even put ice in it if I want cold. And it just hydrates me very well on the golf course and keeps me nice and hydrated. And then the shower system. This has got a filter, similar filter as the other products. And it actually has a massaging and a great shower head. And this can go on any shower head you have. And you have it in 2 different styles. So until Thursday at midnight, I guess it is, you can buy one and get the 1 second off half price. And any of these water products, and it's free shipping.
And then flagship product, which is the sleep system. Nancy mentioned that one poor night's sleep takes your immune system and knocks it down 60%. Well, we don't want that, especially with the things that we have to face every day. I feel energized after I sleep in the morning. I jump out of bed and I'm happy because underneath me, I had the magnetic energy. It's a little pad called the Nature Rest Fit that's under me. So I've got Mother Nature under me. And then I have a wonderful comforter. Nikan offers this terrific comforter. Here's a little mini version of it that has also magnetics in it, but it has those fibers I talked about before that cool and warm. So if your sleeping partner likes more heat, then you can sleep under the same blanket because it regulates everybody's personal body temperature. It's a smart marriage saver blanket. Another item that Nikan has is the pillow. It's ergonomically designed with magnetic properties. Also, it's very comfy and you can put in more of the natural latex if you want a firmer pillow, or you can take away some to make it softer. And then there's a wonderful pillowcase, again, with those magical cooling or warming fibers to keep your head temperate so that your head isn't too cold or too hot. And the last product, he sings like a little thing, but this is the sleep mask. Not only is it a room darkener, which of course we know is the best way to sleep, and with daylight savings time all crazy, if you want to go to bed on the early side, you can block out the light. It also has the magnetics for balancing your energy level, and it also has those wonderful fibers to cool or warm. So this is fabulous, and I even take it on the airplane with me just in case I happen to doze off. I have it right with me. So it's a wonderful addition nutrition every day. And I'm so happy that Nikan has a fabulous sleep system.
So, excuse me, what does Nikan Entrepreneurs do? We leverage each other and we compound with others. It's all about reaching out. I reach out to Ann, I reach out to Suzanne. There's doctors, nurses, there's nurses on this call that can help each other. We always, if we don't know the answer, we reach out, and that's what this picture actually indicates. We're leveraging each other. So we learn and move forward every day.
And how do you find out about these fabulous products? Well, calls like this, or people that have made a decision to take their own health into their own hands. And you can count how many seeds there are in an apple, but not how many apples there are in a seed. So you can count how many consultants that share, as I'm sure Nikan has thousands of them, but you can't really count how many people have learned about Nikan from them and will continue to learn. So because we have a great team that we work together, it really makes a difference to be able to share and build our business that really shows us that we can make a difference, maybe towards that world peace and world health that Mr. Masuda so very much wants.
So we hope over the last few minutes that if you looked at those 5 pillars of wellness and 1 or 2 were out of balance, or you were thinking of someone who could benefit, we encourage you to get back to the person that shared this with you. You can connect them with those people. You might want to become a customer yourself, or you may already be a customer and continue that wellness journey. Or you might be ready to share this on a bigger scale and help more people. Whatever your choice is, we're there to support you.